on Zoom.
Hey, Helena.
It is so funny. When I open something in Zoom, it goes on my laptop and my external camera. And when I open something in Teams, it goes on my headphones and on my laptop camera. I'm like,
Technology
can't.
is so consistent. I love it.
yep, it's great. So we'll see if Natasha is on her way too.
Sounds good.
How are you, Isabella?
I am good. I was just telling everyone that the weather today makes me a little bit tired, so I'm trying to make it through the last bit of the day. Yeah.
No. I'm kind of like excited actually. I know maybe I
Yeah.
shouldn't be, but I kind of like it because then it's like a little bit rainy and a little bit greener. And I
It's true.
kind of feel like maybe it's not going to be super smoky and
Yeah,
fiery.
yeah. That's such a huge perk because I was just talking with Mariana about this, the fires, and we've had such a warm May that I thought, uh-oh, I want to avoid that. And the Okanagan gets so dry so quickly that yeah, rain does make it a bit more lush. You're right.
I think it was in 2021 when it rained like pretty much the whole June was like
Yeah.
two days of rain, and it was like so nice. It was
Mm,
like cool, and I
yes.
don't know. It was
Like Vancouver.
Yeah.
maybe not as bad, but
Uh,
No, our Junes are typically cold and rainy and miserable.
yeah.
Yeah, so not a fan of June, the June
mm.
we get.
Okay, what are all the ding dongs things?
People coming in
Okay,
from the waiting room. Yeah. Hi, Natasha.
can't hear you. You're
There we
muted.
go. Got it. Okay. We are good.
Do you want to try to share the screen just so that? Because
Yeah, ready now? Yeah.
I just want to make sure because I set it up. I think we set it up with you being an important person too, but I want to make sure that maybe I have to like give it to you or something.
Everyone see that?
Yep.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Stuff.
Great. Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait till 6 before we fully begin.
Mhm. There's a lot of us on this list. Wow. Look at all of us.
And we're all here.
And we all made it. It's
Beautiful thing.
yeah.
This is way less yellow than it was before. That's nice.
Mm.
There's not very much yellow. Don't tell anyone. It's easier on the eyes for sure.
Looks like Alicia is here.
Amazing.
Alicia, if you're here for the information session, feel free to turn your camera on if you want or keep it off, but nice to have you here.
Hi, yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
No, my son doesn't want to turn the camera on.
Sorry.
Okay. That's fine.
No problem at all.
All right.
Okay, we've got one more minute and then we'll get started.
Is it set so that people can just join, or do they have to sit in the waiting room before they join if for when we have other participants?
I believe it was set for no waiting room, right, Helena?
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
I saw another couple of people come and go earlier, so
Okay.
it wouldn't hurt to wait just a minute or two, but
Great.
leave it up to you.
Sure.
You're the boss.
Oh, do we have another one?
Yeah, I would say that maybe we wait another minute or something.
We've got Jessica
Yes,
here.
I did not set any passwords or any waiting rooms or any whatever. It was just open to jump in when you're ready to jump in.
Fabulous.
Yeah, another person just joined. I would
Yeah.
say like 6:02 would even be a good time to start because people
Sure.
always join right on the dot often at 6, so they have technical issues sometimes last
Yeah.
minute. You never know.
Absolutely. Welcome, everyone.
just finishing up supper or
Mhm.
Yes.
That's so true. I'm hungry, actually.
We got a few more.
excellent.
Oh, just hang out for another minute, and then we go.
Mhm.
And did I see? Is it recording?
Yep.
Yep. Did someone turn it on? Okay, awesome. We just want to let everyone know that we are.
Yes. Yeah. I will point out before we get started, just another reminder to anyone. We'll give them a few more minutes. And then we'll give them to 6:04. Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Okay. We'll get started.
People can always join late and they can watch the recording, etc. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could maybe start with the introductions, and by
Sure.
the time that we get around to the actual program, then
The meat of it all. Okay. All right. We'll get started. Welcome, everyone. We're very excited to share this exciting new program with you all tonight. As you may have heard earlier, we are going to be recording this. So if you're not comfortable with that, please feel free to turn off your camera. And we'll dive into some introductions here and a quick land acknowledgement before we get into all the details of the ACE program. Okay, so Okanagan College and BCIT respectfully acknowledge that our information center session tonight is being conducted on the Kelowna and BCIT campuses, which are located on the traditional and unceded territories of the Syilx Okanagan people and the Coast Salish Nation of Tsawwassen, sorry about that, Squamish and Musqueam nations. Quick little round table of who you're going to be talking at you tonight. My name is Natasha McDowell. I'm an OC program coordinator, a part of the ACE program. I'll hand it over to next up, Helena.
So my name is Helena Jordo. I'm the program administrator here at Okanagan College as well, and working with Natasha and the rest of the crew on this program.
Thank you. My name is Lori Terrian, and I'm the project lead for the ACE program and am one of the partners from BCIT working with Okanagan College on this new partnership.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ann Martineau. I'm the administrative coordinator for the ACE program working out of BCIT, and I'm very happy to be here with you this evening.
Hi, everyone. My name is Isabella Krahelskaya, and I'm the OC Career Sub-Coordinator working on this project as well.
Amazing. All right, let's move over to what we can expect for tonight. So our agenda, just quick kind of overview of what you can expect. We're going to dive into what is ACE all about, the application and recruitment process, detailed program schedule, what you can expect in the internship or work integrated learning component, and then we'll have a quick Q&A at the end if you have any other questions that we can answer for you. Oh, wrong way, sorry. All right. Okay, I'm going to hand this over to Lori to tell us more about what ACE is.
All right. Thank you very much, Natasha. And I did want to just reiterate at the start of this, this was an initiative that BCIT started a couple of years ago, but this is very much Okanagan College's opportunity to present this program within your community through this partnership with BCIT. And we couldn't be more excited to be partnering with Okanagan College. Next slide, please, Natasha. Oh, I think
there you go.
Yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to start with what ACE is, and I'm going to talk more about it in terms of academically what it is. So ACE stands for the Certificate in Essential Technical Skills for Architecture, Construction, and Engineering. That's a mouthful, so we always just call it the ACE certificate. But it is a formally recognized post-secondary credential. And from a academic perspective, it unfolds over a 14-month period. It begins with a 6-week, what we call the summer intensive, which is 3 courses delivered in person at the Okanagan College Kelowna campus, During that time, students are provided with entry-level skills and knowledge that our industry partners have told us that they will find valuable in new interns coming into their sector. You'll learn about things like building technology, what goes into the construction of a building. You'll learn about digital modeling using some very interesting platforms like AutoCAD, SketchUp, an introduction to Revit. You'll start to learn about construction project management, and we'll help you polish and hone your communication and professionalism skills. After you complete the summer intensive, you'll move on to 2 sequential 23-week paid internship placements. You will get placed, and Isabella will tell you a little bit more about that later, but you'll have 2 different experiences. It will either be with possibly a construction company, a general contractor, a design firm. It could be a whole variety of placements, but you will get some insights into the different careers and what it's like to be fill in the blank. While you're doing the 2 23-week paid internship positions, concurrently, you'll be carrying on with your education by doing 5 sequential online courses that are designed to broaden your skills and knowledge again around the broad sector that we refer to as the ACE sector. So that's what ACE is. 14 weeks certificate program. Next slide, probably. So why did we develop it? About four or 5 years ago, some of our industry partners, and when we talk about industry partners, it's the companies that make up the ACE sectors in British Columbia. So big construction firms, big design firms, etc. So about 4 or 5 years ago, our construction or our industry partners came to us and said, because of British Columbia's ambitious construction projects seen to unfold over the next 2, 5, 10, 20 years, we're projecting a skilled workforce shortage to be able to undertake these projects for the province of British Columbia. So what they asked us to think about is how we could develop a program that wouldn't so much direct people to them that were already coming, but that would help expand the opportunity for people who may not have already committed to a career within one of these fields. They're looking at different challenges within their sector where they've got people retiring and retiring early. And again, as I mentioned, the increasing demand, and they're very interested in attracting young talent and people that may not have settled on a career yet. So that's why we developed it. Next slide, please, Natasha. So, oh, really? Okay, I think we have missed a couple of slides somewhere in there. So I will just say who it was developed for. Sorry, who we are looking to recruit and who it's not really for. So who we are looking to recruit include recent high school graduates. In some different sectors, we're looking for young adults, but maybe not as young as recent high school graduates as well. But what we're looking for is folks who are very interested in careers such as architecture, construction management, engineering, digital modeling, estimating. They're interested in these careers, but they haven't yet decided that they want to be fill in the blank. So what we do say to people when we say, who is this not for, is if you know that you want to be an architect, or if you know you want to be a carpenter, or if you want to be a nurse or anything specific, you should just do that. This program is very much an exploration form. So if you know what you want to be, follow your dream. Don't let us stop you. But if you're very interested in exploring some of these careers, gaining some entry skills and knowledge, and starting to get some real workplace experience, which is hugely valuable for getting into a career, that's who this program is for. That is probably me. I think I could turn it over to Anne now. So, Anne, over to you.
So we're currently recruiting for the ACE certificate program. The application deadlines for this intake is June 15th, 2025. And that is to have all of your application forms and documentation submitted. So the ACE application forms include an application form itself, an ACE mandatory questionnaire, and that questionnaire has a number of questions that are asked of the students confirming or the applicants, I should say, confirming what their English level is, etc. And also includes an essay that is 250 to 500 words. So that's all part of the application forms. Then we ask students to provide us, or applicants to provide us, with 2 letters of reference. Now, the letters of reference could be from a teacher, could be from a coach, career counselor, anyone who is a non-family member who can speak to their interest, their motivations, their fit for a program such as ACE. And then finally, we ask applicants to submit a portfolio. Now, portfolio is very, very loosely defined and could include anything that the student feels best reflects themselves, who they are, what they're interested in, some of the experiences that they've had. Could be part-time job, drawings, documents, photos. We've had applicants submit a video as their portfolio, presentations that they've made in class, etc. So it is very, very broad. And we specifically don't make it limited or describe exactly what should be in a portfolio because we really want to see applicants' creativity. Is there another slide for me, or?
Yeah, it just your contact information here.
Oh, perfect. So applying to the ACE certificate program is not done through the normal means of Education Planner BC, but it is done directly by requesting an ACE application package from either myself or Natasha. My email address is here, and the ACE application package will be emailed directly to you. And then applicants will complete the application package, gather up their documents. Documents should be in PDF format, and then email everything back to me. You can also use this email to reach out to me if you have questions, want clarification on anything that's in the application package once you've received it, would like to know a little bit more about the program itself. I'm happy to answer any and all questions.
Thanks, Anne.
Thank you.
Awesome. So I'm going to dive into now what.
Natasha, sorry, I sent you a note. You may not have seen it. Do you mind if I forgot to say something during
No,
my piece?
go ahead.
My bad. I just wanted to say that there is funding supplied to cover the tuition for this program. And that's an important element of this because part of the goal of this program is to, try to give access to students who may not already be planning to come to post-secondary, either because they don't have a program in mind or, maybe having a bit of help with tuition is of benefit, et cetera. And the tuition does come via a generous grant through the provincial government called the Workforce Innovation Fund. So I just wanted to make sure that was mentioned. And the only other thing before I hand it back to Natasha is, as Anne mentioned, the deadline for the applications is June 15th, but you don't need to wait until then. So there's no, super rush to get it in, but as soon as you've got it in, send it over, because that way we can take a look at it and see if there's anything missing at all. And those are my extra bits and pieces. Sorry about that, Natasha.
No, that's great. That's great information. I'm going to dive into now, particularly what the summer intensive detailed schedule will look like. This is what can we kick off the program with. It will begin in Kelowna at the KLO campus, as Lori mentioned earlier. If you are not located in Kelowna, there is an option to to stay at our residence on campus. There'll be a fee attached to that, but feel free to reach out to any of us and we can help you with facilitating that space. So the summer intensive takes place from July 14th to August 30th. Within that time frame, it'll be typically Monday to Thursday. There will be occasional Fridays, 8:30 to 3:30. So in that summer intensive, you will see that you'll be on campus in person with your instructors, and then you'll be going through the digital modeling, the project management, and the building technology components. I wanted to emphasize too, this component particularly is a very integrated learning experience. So you'll be in class, you'll be doing hands-on components, and you'll also be going on a lot of field trips and have guest speakers stepping in. So you're going to get a really nice, well-rounded education before going into your placements and your online courses. All right, I'm going to pass you over to Isabella, to go over, sorry, everyone. This computer's not working with me tonight, to go over the internships and work integrated learning.
Perfect.
Bear with me. There we go. Perfect. We're missing our points. There we go.
Yeah.
There we are.
Beautiful. Awesome. Hello again, everyone. So I want to go over some of the bullet points that you see on your screen. You may have heard this before, but I want to expand a little bit more on what the internships look like for you and what you can expect. So as Lori mentioned, the internships are each 23 weeks. That's just under 6 months. In between, you will get a 1 to 2 week break. So you do get a break before you go to your second internship. The main goal is that you'll be working with 2 different employers in the Okanagan region. A lot of the employers are located in Kelowna, Vernon, and Penticton, and we will do our best to match your location preferences to the employers that we have partnering with us, considering that some employers have projects happening across the Okanagan, across the interior. You will be paid for your internship. So the minimum wage recommendation for this area is $20 to $25 per hour at the minimum. And the great thing is that you'll have exposure to 2 different industries based on your interests. So if you're really into architecture and engineering, we'll do our best to make sure that you have a placement with an organization in each of those sectors. Next, you'll be getting real work experience. So you will be contributing to actual projects that are meaningful, working with collaborative teams and really seeing the different stages of whatever projects the employer that you're working with is navigating at that time. The other big benefit is the professional connections. So the network that you build during your internship is very valuable. This can lead to future opportunities, and your mentors and supervisors can become strong references for you in the future. Typically, with internships or co-op placements, it's up to the employer's discretion if they would like to hire somebody afterwards. And so we always say if there's a good fit, that employer is free to end up, considering hiring an intern afterwards. The other thing is we often hear to get a job, you need experience, but to get the experience, you need the job. It's a bit of a catch-22, and this is a workaround around that where after completing this program, you'll have nearly a year of professional work experience to add onto your resume. So you'll have practical achievements from real industry projects, which significantly enhances employability and then helps you with your decision making in terms of your career. The last piece is each placement has a structured mentorship component. So you'll have a mentor supervisor who guides your development. They'll give you feedback, answer questions, and help you navigate the workplace environment. So you'll be starting with well-defined tasks through a clear onboarding structure. And then as you learn additional skills through your concurrent online coursework, you'll be advancing to more complex tasks as your skill set and confidence grows. So you'll see my contact info here, and you'll also see it again on the next slide.
Great, thank you so much. All right, so we're getting to the component where we are going to open up for questions and answers. Is there anyone that has any questions that we can answer?
I just want to add too that if you don't want to speak or turn your camera on, feel free to put them in the chat as well, and we'll happily answer any questions in the chat too.
I'll be impressed if our presentation was so perfect, there's not one question.
With all our technical difficulties, but we're through.
Yeah, but don't be shy if there's any lingering questions.
Okay, we've got one. Would not turning 18 until the month after September be a problem? Lori, can you answer that for us?
Yeah, actually, as long as you're turning 18 within a reasonable time after the summer intensive is completed, that would not be a problem. So very good question.
Any other questions we can answer? And if not, I know we're on kind of on the spot, but feel free to reach out to us by email, call, any other option. We are happy to help.
You're welcome, Alicia.
Okay, amazing.
There's Jessica.
I just wanted to say the same kind of like Alicia. Really nice to hear this again. The information package was good, but we wanted to just make sure we didn't miss anything. So if we have any questions while filling everything out, we'll reach out.
Amazing. Thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you guys.
Okay, and I'm just going to put up our contact information one more time just to end off our session tonight. So feel free to reach to myself, Anne, or Isabella, and we will happily direct your inquiry or help you along the process.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jessica.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay. I think that will wrap up our session tonight.
I think we're still one person is still online.
Yeah. Joshua, do you have any questions?
You want me to stop the recording?
You might as well.